And that's where you come into union. You know, you get closer, you come into union when you can make those new choices. Okay, number 2, walking away too. Ooh, y'all, I can't even get through it. It is real. Walking away too soon instead of opening up to vulnerability. Damn. And that has so much, I mean, all of this is like a domino effect from not being able to make new choices, not being able to regulate your nervous system, not being able to communicate, not being able to set boundaries, right? We can keep on going. Not being able to resolve baggage from past relationships, not being able to release codependency, right? Fearing that you're going to get hurt or hurt others, and being addicted to the vices that numb us. Okay. We are at 111 on this recording. That is, the path is wide open. Your ships are coming back to you. Trust that the work you are putting out will be received, and you will reap the benefits as the divine emperor, right? Divine masculine and the Queen of Pentacles. They call that, some people call the Queen of Pentacles the substitute empress. Okay? Walking away from vulnerability too soon instead of opening up to vulnerability. Walking away too soon instead of opening up to vulnerability. That is fight, flight, freeze, right? Walking away, it's so easy to give up. And I immediately heard the divine feminine that is where twin flame union has a lot of blockages, is within the divine feminine. Not to call out the divine feminine or anything, but the feminine energy within us all, right? Having the fear to make the choice and to trust that the world is in our hands, that thy rod and thy staff comfort thee, right? The divine feminine is the energy first, is the conception, is the idea, is the entire reason that it even exists. That is the divine feminine energy. But when the divine feminine gives up, right, lays down and just gives up, put these swords in me. But this is the Ten of Swords in reverse, sorry. You know, it also then, you can choose to either surrender. There's a difference. This is where you get into the concept of a detached playing versus unattached playing. Detachment versus non-attachment. This is where you get into the difference of surrendering versus quitting, giving up, right? It does take vulnerability to say, I trust this process. I trust that my wounds will heal. I trust my person. I trust that my person is growing and healing and doing the work just like I am. I trust that I am worthy of receiving this love that I'm working towards, that I am trusting in, that I desire and pray for, right? I trust that I am coming into alignment with my highest potential. I trust that my person is aligning with soul, because when we both align with soul, come into our highest frequency of soul, we come in to union. But we're afraid to surrender to vulnerability. And I keep looking, I have to get it, I have to stretch. I keep looking at this dragon because I have the 3 dragons out here for the year of the dragon that we walked into at the lunar new moon, which was right around the time of the last new moon. Vulnerability creates radical expansion, which creates balanced forces. Let me just get these all three out. Look at these three dragons that are here. See, this woman, this Lemurian has dragon wings, and dragons come, little mini dragons. And then you have the rainbow dragon. So you have vulnerability leads to radical expansion. That's awakening into your highest potential, and then creates balance with forces. When you allow yourself to step into vulnerability, you will radically expand to your highest potential, your highest soul frequency, and that will then lead you into these balanced forces of the yin, the yang, the feminine, the masculine. As above, so below. And the very number one toxic pattern and blockage that keeps twin flames in separation. Negative thinking. Believe it or not, it all starts with our thinking. Be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word and embrace the heaven on earth. Enjoy that heaven is on earth. Enjoy that all that you are working for will be cherished and celebrated. That you are worthy of this celebration and this abundance. Right? Impeccability of the word. Impeccability. Impeccability means without sin, without, it's hard to explain sin without being out of alignment with your truth, basically with divine truth. So to be impeccable with your word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. To be impeccable with your word, to stay in your truth, to stand for your yes, stand in your no, to speak love, right? To speak no evil, to try not to gossip, to spread rumors, to talk bad mouth yourself or anyone else, because our word, our tongue can either move mountains or it can start wars. That's a choice. Beautiful. And look, always do your best at the bottom of the deck. Surrender and let go of the past. Yes. Beautiful. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment, right? Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right now. An impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. If you love yourself, you will express that love in other interactions. And that action will produce a like reaction. Get that? Express your love. That's beautiful. Those are beautiful messages. This was a different kind of teen tarot today. I had to give you the tea on this full moon in Virgo. You know, really, really urgent, I'm hearing Spirit say, messages that this collective needs to hear, because this is the year of union. This is the year of old cycles finally ending and new cycles coming in. This is the year of karma, right? Of finally reaping what it is that you've been working so hard on. Working on yourself, working on your healing. If you've been putting in the work, I love how the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor both look like sun. If you've been working on your truth and healing and the light within, and you've been becoming the best version of yourself every day, choosing to transform, to evolve, to surrender, then everything's going to be okay. I truly, wholeheartedly believe that. It may look bleak right now, but don't give up. Don't give up. It is coming. New blueprints. You are building a new blueprint for your life, and not just your life, but for the collective. She of the lotus, coming out of the mud as the lotus flower. That is the phoenix rising. Lemuria Council is saying, I see you rising, collective. I see you rising. I see you healing out of this murky mud, the dark night of the soul. You are now rising. You are the phoenix, the lotus flower. Forget and surrender what you have gone through, the mud that you've gone through, because now it's time for you to make space for the abundance, the heaven on earth that is your birthright to experience. That makes me really emotional, because I feel that. I feel that from Spirit. I feel that from our Lemurian spirit guides and protectors. There was a beautiful, I don't even know how many. I've seen so many since the 222 portal. Birds, like large amounts of birds and large winged birds just flying over me. And every single time I get this overwhelming sensation as if those were our angels, my earth angels, popping in as birds saying, we're here with you. We are protecting over you. You are safe. You are secure. You are significant. You are nurtured. You are comforted. You are loved and lovable. And we see you. And we're here with you. Don't give up. Divine Feminines, do not walk away. You are the energy that holds the space for the masculine to come through. If you can just keep working on your on your healing, if you can keep working on your rising, your grand rising. This is a specific message from Lemuria spirit guides saying, do not walk away. That is the, how many, which one did it say? That is the second. So the very first, don't stop believing. Like Journey. Allow yourself to surrender to the vulnerability. Show up to the arena. Be there. Express your love, even if that means you have to be vulnerable. Because only in expressing your love and surrendering to this vulnerability and letting go of the past, the way your person's treated you, the way your person's hurt you, the way you've hurt your person, fearing that you are not now, neither of you are worthy of making this relationship work, fearing that you're going to get hurt again, fearing that you're going to get rejected again, fearing that you're going to get ghosted again, or fearing that, whatever the fear is, the false expectation is. Release it, surrender it to God, and let it go. Look, she's got a flame on her third eye with these cute little love doves up here. That's got twin flame written all over it. Express your love. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, and vulnerability is trust. Trust is vulnerability. To trust your partner, trust your person, trust divine, trust yourself. That you are worthy of experiencing this beautiful, beautiful union. Trusting that no matter how it pans out, vulnerability and surrendering. The last thing that Spirit wants me to talk about, assume nothing. Don't assume that your person doesn't love you anymore because they're not speaking to you anymore. Don't assume that you are not on the right track just because you don't see the fruits of your labor just yet, and that that you've been just stabbed so many times. Don't assume that this mission isn't worth fighting for, and that your love isn't worth waiting for. Don't assume that just because of where it's at now. You just keep working on balancing your light, your forces. And in doing so, look, there's an eclipse right here. So I just heard this eclipse. There might be some really beautiful transformation between now and the next solar eclipse, which is on April 8th. So keep on remembering, you are not your past, so surrender and let it go. Express your love because it matters, and you are worthy of sharing and receiving love. And enjoy heaven on earth. That is thy will. It's not my will, but thy will. And you'll be okay. I have faith in you. I have faith in us. I have faith in this journey. I trust you. I trust us. I trust this journey, and I hope you do the same. And this has been a beautiful read, and just I hope that this helps someone who's on this journey. And I hope it helps these beautiful, divine, partners to be able to come together. Because this journey, again, is worth fighting for and waiting for, and I'm learning it right along here with y'all. I'm still a part of the collective. These messages are for me too, right? We're all in this together. I love you. The light within me honors and acknowledges and just appreciates so much the light within you. So much. Namaste. Peace and love. Bye.